Okay, so hi everyone. I'm going to try and go through one of these problem maps for you and try and solve one of these, addressing all of the questions, and hopefully that should help you figure out how to do these in a step-by-step manner. So the first thing I've done on this problem map 3 is colour in most of the different units. So the grey wax yellow, mudstone's still white, the sandstone's green, the siltstone's pink, and the limestone's still got that kind of box. And then what I'm going to do for ease is label the contacts between each unit as well. So between mudstone and grey wax we'll have A, between mudstone and sandstone we'll have B. The squiggly line there indicates an unconformity, so let's call that U, and between the limestone and siltstone, let's call that X. So the first thing to do when tackling any of these problem maps is try and figure out how the units are striking and dipping. But first striking. First we can deal with the strikes, because to draw the structural contours, which we're going to need to do to solve this problem, we're going to need to know the strike of the units, because remember they're called structural contours or strike lines. And hopefully you can see from these different units that the strike is more or less northeast, southwest along this way, because you've got folds. So you've got these folds like this, or these folds like this. So these units are striking along this way. Now, if you can't work it out just from looking, you can also start to figure it out from the contours and how the topographic contours are interacting with the different units. So if we start up here in the top left, and we start looking at the contact of A, the contact between the grey wax and mudstone, we can see that contact occurs here. That's the topographic contour of 1,000 meters, and it happens again here, right? We can carry on, so we can look further. There's a contact there at 900, and there's another contact here at 900. There's another contact here at 800, another contact here at 800. So even without knowing anything about the strike, just from looking, we can start to look at the topographic contours and how they interact, and that tells us the way the strike lines have to be drawn. So again, a methodical way to start this map might be to start from the top left-hand corner, and we can draw through this point here and this point here where the contacts interact with the beds, and draw on our first structural contour. I'm going to label that A, so that's the contact there, and we'll call this one 10. So that's 1,000 meters, A10 in this case, 1,000 meters, just for ease, because 900 meters is going to be 9 in this case. So then we can draw 9 on as well. So the contact here, contact's 900, and contact's 900. We can draw that one on, and you notice it's parallel to A10, so this is A9. It's also something else, so it's the contact now between mudstone and sandstone, so the white and the green, which we've called B, but of course it's at a different topographic level, it's at 1,000. So that structural contour is A9 and B10. Okay, we can continue. So here's another one where it goes through 900 again, the yellow and the white. We can draw that on like that. So that's A8, and it's also B9. Okay, A8 and B9. So that's it for the contact of A. There aren't any other points where that's contacting. Oh, hello, camera's moving, fine. So we can move on to look at where the green and the white are contacting, the mudstone and the sandstone. I can see that's here again. That's at 800. So we can draw another structural contour in there for 800, like that. So there's no other information. Oh, there's maybe one down here as well, so it's perhaps more information. So that's it's not A, it's B8. Okay, B8 there, and it also contacts through here, which is the unconformity, and that's at 1000. So that can also be U unconformity 1000, so 10. And I'll put all the unconformities on this side. There's another unconformity actually looking through. The unconformity also goes through this line, doesn't it? So that's 1100, so we can call that U11. Okay? So we're starting to build up a picture here, even at this stage of what's maybe going on.